Welcome to Upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and today we're going to bring a grip. This is all-in-one wireless charging it's a base basically for your phone. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what you get. And first of all, it says right here in front, fast charging, windshield mount, vent mount, and dashboard, and CD slot mount. So I don't know what that means, but we're going to open it up and see how it looks. All right, so this is supposed to work for multiple phones, so we're gonna take a look at it. And when you open it up, they show it right there in the display. It comes with all these accessories that you could actually mount different ways. So we're gonna take a look at it. And a lot of people are using their phones now to record while they're driving, which is a great idea. Instead of buying that extra camera that you want on your car, it's not a bad idea. Also navigating, directions, and everything else hand-free is pretty good. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what you get. So when you open it up, front, free. You get something free, upgrade lifetime warranty by registering. Check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and basically it comes with the instructions too. Also, it tells you exactly what you need to do in case you have these scenarios. For example, for mount on the windshield, it tells you exactly, there's an instruction how to put the mount. For the vents, you put the vent in here system. It's just different modes that you could set it up. So we're going to take a look at it. And for the wireless charging, you do need a USB connection. So there has to be a USB connection to charge, and it's going to charge any device wireless. And we are going to test it out here. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, and let's take a look. Let's get the different kinds of mounts. Of course, to give you the cable connection. Car lighter. This is kind of important if you don't have one, car lighter with the USB. I believe it's 3.0. It looks blue, so and this is 3.0. Yeah, it's a USB 3.0 blue for charging. Extra bases, and this is what you're gonna need for the actual 3M double-sided tape for the actual windshield. And here's the other section for the suction cup part of it. So we're gonna put it together in one mold, and this is pretty much what you get when you get the whole. And we're gonna bring a phone on. I have an iPhone, and we're gonna bring in also a Droid app, a Droid phone. And basically, when I get a Droid, this is a Galaxy 10. We're gonna open it up and see how well it works for it, if it even fits in there. So we're gonna put it in here and grip it up, and pretty much set or go. It's gripping, and the base is working. So we're gonna go ahead and charge it in a bit right now and see how well it works. And it's adjustable in the back if you guys see it. These two sections, you just push them together here, and you let it go, and it grips on. This is gonna fit perfectly fine in here. The suction cup goes in here. This is the base that you would put it at, actually double-sided tape. You put in the one grip in here, and it's ready to go. So basically in the back, what you got to do is open it up. In this space here, slide the ball in there. We'll actually open it up all the way, put it in there, slide it in there. Once the ball is center in the top, if you guys see it, you can just go ahead and screw it in. This part right here, it's a little tricky because you have to loosen it up, and this actually picks up this way. You guys see it, it's in a different angle, it's a different elbow right here. So we're gonna put it on this side, tie it up, and we're gonna actually put it in this space. And actually to charge it up, it'll be underneath here. If you guys see the little base station, and we do have a charger here, and we're gonna plug it in right now and see how well it works. Different options. They give you the actual vent option too, also another thing too, if you want to put the vent. But today we're gonna try, and like I said, vent, and then if you want to glue something to a permanent fixture on your car, this is it right here. So today we're gonna plug it in to a USB. Of course, they do give you the USB charger, the grip itself for the USB lighter connection, 3.0. But today we're just gonna plug it in directly on one of our systems that we have here, a USB. Plug it in, and of course, the only bad thing about it is the cable. You're gonna have to plug in the cable, and it's Type C. If you guys see it, Type C connection goes there. You see it lights up here, red, and then when it lights up, all you have to do is just dock it in there, and it starts charging. And like I said, it works on any phone, and it gets a good grip. Once you put the phone in there, it closes up by itself, if you guys notice. So opening it up, like I said, opening up, it's in here. So you see the little red light in there, and you just put the phone in there, and it automatically grips. I don't know if it has something to do with it, but last time it didn't do that. So if I put it there, yeah, it automatically locks in. I like that. You guys see it, it turns blue right now. See how it's charging. You see the charging 59%. Now I do recommend you guys, you could use this as a camera too if you want, keeping it recording in your car. Sorry, now this thing is very very sturdy. It's very strong actually. Suction cup is pretty good. The grip charging, it charges iPhone, Droid, pretty much anything that has a charging station in the back. So it's not that bad. If you guys see it, 59% right now, and it's locked in properly. Type C connection in the bottom, USB Type C, if you guys see it here, Type C. So right now as I'm moving the car, pretending it's moving, it just keeps telling me it's charging, and it looks like it is charging. So we got a good connection. Nothing bad if you guys see it. So let's go to take it apart. So make that noise. Charging station on the grip. This is a little plasticky, like a little rubber. The vents, basically you just put this on the vents and it grabs onto the vents, and you can just have it there. But I do want it where a point where I actually have to connect my camera to get on and maybe watch what I'm driving, and when I'm driving, and maybe record my drive, you know, in case there's any accident. Instead of you purchasing an extra car camera, you could use this as a camera, and every time you just delete it, you know, once a week or something like that. Or do like a, not a still photo, because they don't take those no more for evidence. They want an actual video. So anytime you get into a car accident, if you take pictures like every 3 seconds, it's not gonna go towards any law enforcement or anything like that, because they're not taking it. So yeah, look at your local laws in order to, you know, to understand. They recommend video most of the time. So even if I program to do like a still capture every second or something like that, it wouldn't make sense. So I do have plenty of space on my phone, so I don't mind recording all the way home, and also, you know, answering phones at the same time, charging, lots of great things. And just to let you know, you do need this. This is mandatory. This is to actually charge your phone at the same time. It's a USB 3.0, and your car mostly is only 5 watts connection. It might not work if you just plug in directly to your USB. You might not get fully charged, so you do need this accessory. So like I said, if this is blue right now, your car doesn't have blue, then you might have the white version, which is a 5 watts, 5 volts, and this is pretty much a 12 and higher, I believe it is, or 8.1 or something like that. So other things that are changing, I'm not gonna place this thing here into, like I said, to interchange is very simple. You slide it out, you unscrew it first, and you just take out the ball and go to the next one. So I might end up putting a permanent fixture. I'm not quite sure what direction I'm gonna take, but this is another place you could place it somewhere in the bottom or the top, and it has a suction cup, which is great. And this is a sticky part, and this is a suction part, so this will be on top of that. So I'm not quite sure where I'm going to place it at, and I'm still debating, but great thing to have. Instructions are also simple, very easy to follow, not that very difficult, and like I said, they give you different ways to set it up. So if you guys like stuff like this, hit me up. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, out.